Young legend in the shadows of K-Town, underappreciated, but my greatness was spacebound. I held it down for my people at a time when my people looked at me like I was out my damn mind.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Andrew, and today I have another episode of NBA Talk Fridays. And just to really update my channel, for the next week I'll be in Hawaii until Thursday. So I will not have another video out until next Friday, which hopefully I will upload an NBA Talk Friday. And like I said, I'll try to get another podcast with Swifty. But I've just been really occupied, and I know he's really been trying to get it out too, but we've just been busy and just different things have popped up. But the topic of today's discussion is the dark horse of the NBA title, because I've discussed this thoroughly with a couple of my friends. And looking at the NBA right now, there are some teams that we know that can obviously win the title. The Miami Heat, the OKC Thunder, maybe even the Indiana Pacers. They're looking good right now. The Grizzlies are looking pretty good. I mean, Marc Gasol and Zach Randolph have really stepped up. But the biggest dark horse, or like the underdog for me for the NBA title, has always been the Denver Nuggets, because it seems like they just have so much good chemistry. I mean, in the past few years they've been great. I mean, you could certainly start to see their greatness after they played the Lakers last year in the playoffs. I mean, they lost in 7 games, but they still battled hard. I mean, they took them to 7 games. That's pretty impressive, considering the Lakers were, I would like to say, a better team than they are this year. But I thought it was just really impressive. And then this year they acquired Andre Iguodala, and things have just been greater now. I mean, they're just such an energetic team. It just seems like everything works out. Everyone knows their role in the team, and there's just no unhappiness with the team, and it just looks like they can do so much when they're on the run, when they spot up. And now that they got, some core guys they can build upon. I mean, you got Ty Lawson, who has really picked up his play since the All-Star break. You got Andre Iguodala, who's just a great all-around player. Fits in great with the Denver offense. You got Danilo Gallinari, who's a great three-point shooter, but has also proved to be, more of an all-around offensive player this year. You got Kenneth Faried, who's the nickname says it all, the Manimal, and there's just nothing else to say. He's just a beast. And then you got JaVale McGee. The dude is athletic and he's crazy, and I'm just looking forward to see Denver go on. I mean, they're on a 14-game winning streak as I'm speaking right now. They are definitely rolling as I speak. I don't know why I said that twice, but I think no matter which seed they get into, especially in the Western Conference, I think they will have no trouble in the first seed. No matter if they play the Lakers, the Rockets, or the Warriors, or the Jazz, or the Trailblazers, considering they do get in. I just think the Denver Nuggets, if they play at home, they're just going to be unstoppable, because as far as I've seen, the Denver Nuggets have dominated at home, not just because they have one of the best home court advantages, with their fans and such, but, it's the Mile High City, and it is pretty high up, making, you have to conserve your energy, less oxygen, yada yada yada. But I just think the Denver Nuggets can do so much this year, and if not this year, definitely next year, because I mean, just their whole solid core, like their group, their whole team is it's great. I mean, you got players that will accept the role, like Wilson Chandler, Corey Brewer, Andre Miller, Kostas Koufos, maybe even Anthony Randolph and Timothy Mozgov. But these guys are looking pretty solid, and they are my dark horse contenders for the NBA title this year. And if they don't win it this year, I definitely think that they have a great chance of winning it next year, because I see them proving to be a better team than OKC in a couple of years, because even though the OKC Thunder have 2 great superstars in Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant, and maybe even Ibaka if you really want to stretch it. I just think they just don't have the chemistry. Like they don't have the I really don't know how to explain this. I mean, they just don't have the smooth offensive style as the Denver Nuggets do, and they don't stick to a style. One night Russell Westbrook can take like 50 shots hypothetically, and the next night he can dish out 20 assists. I mean, it just seems like the Thunder just don't know where their offense is. I mean, granted they have two superstars, like I said, and they win games, a lot of games, but I just don't think it'll work out in the end run because you got Russell Westbrook who's inconsistent, and that is my toilet. I apologize. And then you got there's like players like Kendrick Perkins, who's even though he's a great defensive anchor, cannot produce much offensively, and I can go on. But I just think the Denver Nuggets have just something that most of the NBA teams around the league don't have. Very few teams have it, like the Miami Heat, where everyone on that team can accept their role. And I think just being able to accept your role on a team is just essential to winning something. I mean, I can say that about my own experiences with sports, but I just think a team like Denver can definitely run out with the title this year. So I would love to hear your comments. Put it down in the comment section below, and I thank you guys for watching. My name is Andrew, and I will talk to you guys hopefully very soon. I hope you guys have a nice day, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.